Oh, hello! Today our community is celebrating our Holy Father Francis. Now you may ask, wait, aren't you Dominicans? Yes, but Dominic and Francis were contemporaries, and Dominican and Franciscan traditions tell us they were like brothers, at least in spirit. So we are proud to also call Francis our Holy Father. And what would our world be without the vocation of Francis? But what is a vocation anyway? And what does it mean to have one? A vocation is simply a call. When we speak of vocation in the church, what we are talking about is a call from God Himself. When each of us were created by God, He saw us, He knew us, our true identity, and He loved us. A vocation is a call from God to be who we truly are in Him. Everyone has a general call. Everyone is called to love and to grow in holiness, to become our true selves. But God also gave us the gift of free will. So it is our choice whether to accept or reject this call. Now, because of sin and our fallen world, it may be more difficult or more painful to hear and answer God's call. But He gives us all the grace we need to do so. The gift of God's grace is always given, but it is only bestowed when we are willing to receive it. Our receiving and responding to God's call is to become our true selves in Him. Yet, this acceptance is not once for all. We can only take one step at a time. But isn't that also a relief? God doesn't expect us to be super saints immediately. Think about Francis here. God called him from a worldly life of parties and war and women to live a poor life preaching the gospel by his service, to rebuild his church with our Holy Father Dominic, and to found one of the largest orders in the church. Yet it took time for Francis to hear God and respond. And he didn't necessarily understand what God was calling him to right away. Just as God continued to call Francis and lead him, we'll talk about that next time. Until then, I'd like you to meditate on the call of the prophet Jeremiah. God bless you. Happy Feast Day.